Well, good morning, sports fans. Post-Shitstorm, after the shitstorm, Tommy Walker's guessing game, Monstrous Walker's guessing game, where the mystery, yeah, I'm Tommy Walker, and the mystery is pudding. We're doing it by way of Pink Floyd. That had been the modifier at one time, but the folks got the Pink Floyd part down. They know the damn song it's on. They know the lyrics. They know that it's lyrics. Well, they ought to. They really, really ought to. Unless they crack. Unless they crack from frustration. They know that the lyrics that we're looking for are from Another Brick in the Wall. And Gravelink Gravelink posted it without posting. Posted it without guessing. Said it without saying. If we can see people thinking out loud. And everyone else has been hitting. So Gravelink hit the end of the song, or possibly the extended version of the song. The director's cut, I don't know. Everyone else has been hitting towards the beginning, making the real guesses toward the beginning. Gravelink and his pretend guess toward the end. And we should have it. He really should have it solved by now. So I'm going to look. We're going to look to see if I'm out. Francis, Berlin Wall graffiti. So yeah, Francis, I successfully got out according to my rules about cross posts. Francis's guess was right there for me, somehow waiting for me when I after I posted. I saw this one, but I'm legal. I was okay not to deal with Francis's guesses immediately. Came 33 minutes after I officially posted, although I went back into the I'm out update and expanded on it. I did some editing, but did not have the burden to do Francis's guesses. Boy, I'm a rambling mess right now, especially for anyone who's coming here for the first time, coming to the guessing game for the first time. Here, we need to look at the story here. What we're looking for is pudding. Okay. Yeah. Good Lord. Does it still go back? Really? No, the weird squared. Yeah, okay, we have to keep going. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Gravelink. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? That is the sense of pudding that we're looking for. But Gravelink did not actually guess it. He actually guessed The Wizard of Oz and psychedelic rock. And just made it, and then his food-obsessed self just made a crack. But this is the freaking mystery. His joke, you know, even if it is a joke mystery. Sure, it's a joke mystery, but that doesn't mean that I'm kidding. And so he's like, he's not first on the scene either. He's not first on the scene because Miss Markey had the right idea. Yes, yes, we are looking. You're exactly right. Oh, what did I do there? You're exactly right, Miss Markey. We are looking for lyrics from Another Brick in the Wall. So I mean, they went straight to it with Pink Floyd. They pretty much went straight to it. They went straight to the right song within Pink Floyd, straight to, and Miss Markey went straight to lyrics within the song. Although Dark Sarcasm would not have been eligible for the win on two different fronts. There's nothing about dark sarcasm that, the two words dark sarcasm. It's a sum is not greater than the parts case. So maybe sarcasm could have been the mystery. Education, okay, education might be, but at least on the front that we're dealing with two words, sarcasm wouldn't have been it. And if I missed you with sarcasm, you would be bound to get a high score for it. I'll take a high score for it, but have to back into the mystery. So not eligible, but the thinking is correct. We don't need no education, no dark sarcasm in the classroom. She's correct to do the lyrics from Another Brick in the Wall. Okay, so then it's the joke guess, or the joking around stuff from Greyflink. And so I'm not thinking that it's Greyflink's to solve. But then look at all this nuttiness after I come back with the update. Dark sarcasm goes. What happens? Dark sarcasm doesn't do it in diffs if you believe in diffs, but it's second in traditional to Pink Floyd itself, which you know is on every damn page, and makes first in percentages as well it should. Of course, education is this huge, bland word, but as many hits as education gets and as few as dark sarcasm gets, they're peas and carrots in traditionals, and that's pretty astounding. You know it's the lyrics from Another Brick in the Wall. So there's the update that deals with that, and the Folsies of the moment percentage. And so yes, thought control, let's hit it, but they're not hitting the nothing is really a standout as being on a different plane. They're just random lyrics now. No reason thought control should be higher. I mean, it's got the eligibility problem again. And then you look closer, it doesn't satisfy the first clue of the game, which was that the mystery had more hits than. Well, it was stated that the modifier had fewer hits than the mystery, and here thought control has fewer hits than the modifier. So it's not eligible. Thought control is not eligible as being, since it's two nouns whose sum is not greater than its parts. It could be thought, it could be control. Thought control doesn't work, and it's not eligible satisfying the first clue. But it's spent. thought control is spent. We do get confirmation that yes, it's a damn lyric. From Another Brick in the Wall. Not eligible though. And now, so then we get the shitstorm of guesses coming in as I'm going to print. I'm not going to pick up Woody's. I'm not going to see Woody's at the time that I'm doing Francis's. So thank God I had ice cream to keep me company, to fortify me through a really challenging update cycle, dealing with guesses as they're coming in practically in real time. So, well, Woody's, once again, Woody's, Roger Waters' teacher, going half in and half out. But yeah, teacher, leave us kids alone. So, teacher's the next one in the series. And, well, that's when I eventually get to Woody's. So, yes, here's the one that deals with the cross post, Woody's. Makes the qualified best. And in fact, at this point, well, let's see. Is there anything to mention particularly? Well, teacher goes above thought control in traditionals. Right in the series. So more confirmation as if we needed it. And it's a transcending over Another Brick in the Wall. Like, what does that have to do with Pink Floyd? You know, outside of those lyrics, what in the world would a teacher have to do with Pink Floyd? But it's at a level higher than Another Brick in the Wall, which has everything to do with Pink Floyd. You notice the lyrics. You notice the lyrics of Another Brick in the Wall. So that Liber Romana, the Liber Romana cross posts with me as I'm catching up with Woody. So I had 2 in a row of these things to deal with. And this is Liber Romana jumps in with no knowledge of teacher having been guessed in the past hour. They were an hour. Woody is an hour apart with Liber Romana, but she catches herself. She does catch herself. So we had this great drama. I was saying, can I get my post in before Liber Romana changes her guess from teacher to whatever else? She gave me a post to tell me she was thinking. Look at that. See, I've cross-posted too. They're not 2 in the morning. We'll change teacher too. So she's sitting there thinking it over. Oh my goodness, I see I've cross-posted. I'm thinking it over. So I had this great challenge now to see if I can get a post in before she changed it to something. I was 3 minutes late. So, dark sarcasm in the classroom. She's just going straight down the lyrics. Completely random words from the lyrics. Worse than random, because the first choices have already been taken. So we're just going right down the list of lyrics. No reason for classroom to stand out. See, I mean, Pudding stands out. Pudding absolutely stands out from the rest of the song. But classroom is just in this great random heap. But But anyways, she made me work. She gives me a random lyric and then makes me work. A lyric that has no reason to stand up for anything else. From a human perspective, why would you choose Classroom? Why would you get giddy over making Classroom a mystery? Right? They've gone straight to it because they've gone straight to it so far because we have our humanness in common. I got giddy over making something a mystery from Pink Floyd. Why would it be Classroom? For the lyrics of Another Brick in the Wall. I got giddy at this thought of a mystery. Why does my barista say, oh, I know, I want to make Classroom my mystery? And what's in the background there? What would be the genesis that would make say, oh, I want Classroom, but I want it to pass through Pink Floyd. Why would that stand out? It wouldn't. Why would that stand out in my mind to make it a mystery? Now we have to open ourselves to the possibility that Greyflink's actually the only person who's aware of the pudding line, and that I'm wondering if the pudding line shows up on all lyric sheets dealing with the song, because it's not sung. It's in the late stages of it. As well as the very end, or it's after the end. And it might even be a little bit hard to make out if you don't have the lyrics beside you, or if you don't have the director's cut in front of you. Okay, so she makes me work. She's going to change it to, what is she going to change it to? I managed to get one of my Folsies out, and whatever, okay. So she's off to the side of it. Could it possibly be something off to the side of this song? I'm getting cute. So, but no, they've snapped. Francis comes in again, which is all right. Might as well deal with 4 if I'm going to deal with 2. But again, I had done all my work for Libramana guesses, and then just about to go to print again, and then Francis is right there. They're cracking at this point. They're still inside 100 guesses, and they're cracking for not being able to find it. No one. You wonder, what is the deal here? Do they not know what Greyflank was referencing? Are they in deference to Greyflank, saying, well, those belong to him? Because they're cracking and not posting Greyflank's, they're not making a guess of Greyflank's half guess. So I survived. My little policy I've developed says that I don't have to deal with guesses that show up while I'm fleshing out a cross post. So I did a bare bones. What I did is I did a bare bones update at first with these 4 guesses. I decided I posted percentage and traditionals, but didn't bother with the diffs. I went to print without the diffs. The differentials is something I tacked on later, and all the other cool things made a nice thorough update. by adding in qualified best and everything cool I could find at my leisure. But originally I posted without including the qualified best, without including these percentage relativity 4, without including these differential 9, or in general without dealing with and I guess the traditional 9 too, the top lists. Went to print without all of that. And this percentage traditional differential stuff, it didn't have the differential part on it. All that I fleshed out at my leisure. And after I flesh it out, then I come back and I see that Francis got in there again. A punch-drunk Francis has got in there. We get some random wall and a second graffiti guess that I don't think has anything to do with, well, I guess the wall, the album itself has graffiti on it. Walls have graffiti. But no, they'd lost the thread, so to speak. So that's where we stand. That's where we stand. We've come and gone through Gray Flink Hour. I'm fully anticipating that Gray Flink at least will have come to his senses when he takes a look at a batch with all these lyrics to Another Brick Wall Going High, just like he was joking around about. He will come to his senses, and he'll actually make it a guess, put us out of our misery. Now, they've been really hot to play lately, so then you got the question, do they make it, even if it's a solve, given it is a solve, do they make it inside 100? Here we are at 94 with all of these. This 94 guesses has been padded with a bunch of guesses that are not even eligible in the first place, that have no rightful purpose being on the list. And yet with all this padding, we can still beat 100. We can still beat 100 and have a nice shiny number, a real nice shiny number to look at and admire for all time when I post the roll call of past solvers. We can, after all that padding, we can still have a shiny sub 100. So come on, Gray Flink, come on, Miss Markey, who's been here just about forever, not forever in the sense that Jules has, but just about forever. Miss Markey's been with us just about forever, has only the 2 solves, was the first on the scene with the right idea to go to brick in the wall lyrics. Let's have Miss Markey get the solve. Let's have Miss Markey do it. Let's have Gray Flink pick up his own. Or anybody, please. You have to, with the exception of Francis, of course, who cracked and doesn't get to be a part of it on the other side of my sleep. Let's have someone guess pudding. How about that? I like that idea. Let's have someone have pudding here for me as I prepare for what might be just another update. But maybe I don't have to bother. Maybe I don't have to bother because pudding has finally been guessed. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Friends and neighbors, sports fans. Here we go. Here comes pudding. You're kidding, Jules. 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago. Well, I expect more than Jules. Brick and kids. Brick more than most? No. This is getting silly. This is getting completely silly. Blackboard student. Miss Markey gets blackboard student. I think, are these even lyrics? Are we dealing with even lyrics anymore? How about the dark stuff that Pink Floyd was like mumbling under his breath? There were certain teachers. I don't even know those lyrics. Those lyrics don't even stand out to me. Okay, Brick and Kids, Blackboard and Student. We haven't seen Grayfling, though. Come on, actually guess it this time. You seem to be the only one with knowledge of this particular lyric. Come on, Gray. But it's not Gray's, is it? It's not Gray's. Jules, or Martin, it's Markey. I don't even know who. Is this Francis? Berlin Wall. Okay. They don't have it. Wait, so that was 94. I went to print with 94. They don't have it. 94 guesses I went to print with. I didn't have the burden to deal with Francis. This is completely nuts. I only posted 6 hours ago. Oh, completely nuts. But I haven't seen Grayflink. So 96 to get through Francis's, 98 to do Miss Markey's, which I'm curious if they're even lyrics. There were certain students, teachers. I don't think so. 90 to do that. It's 100 at Libra Romana. Jules cracks. Jules somehow doesn't think. What in the world? 102. They did not get it. They don't. They could still. Well, now we have another thing to look forward to. Possibly. I mean, how much farther are you going to take the silliness? Squishy. Our previous one was done in 130 guesses. Squishy, the mystery Squishy. We have all kinds of time still to beat Squishy, and Squishy at the time was our fastest solve in 24 mysteries, our fastest of the past 24. So if we're just measuring against our own selves, the team in its current construction, and the team with its current habits of guessing often more than well, if we're just measuring against our own selves, last mystery was our best in 24, and so this one could be our best in 25. Yeah, we have plenty of time to make this our fastest in 25. But sub 100 would have been real shiny. Sub 100 would have been nice. and we didn't get it. We have, who do we have left here in this round? Francis, Miss Markey, Libra, Mana, Jules. We have not seen Greyflink, and we have not seen Woody. Greyflink and Woody. It's definitely Greyflink Hour. This is Greyflink not showing up during Greyflink Hour. That's a little weird. When did we last see Greyflink? We haven't seen Greyflink since his half guess. Yeah, I don't have to look at this. We have not seen Greyflink since his half guess. We have not seen what the guy follows through with. That's it, 16 hours ago. So, no burden whatsoever for me to catch up yet. I have 6 hours before the 12-hour mark. I want to see Greyflink. I do have a full batch. I do have a lot of work here. And I'm kind of hot for it. But we haven't seen Greyflink. We haven't seen Woody. And I would hope for both to come in between now and the time that I sit down for my nice little time at... Yes, I know where I'm going to sit down for my nice little time. Yes, I do. And, well, here we are. Have a continuation is going to come up in a little while. And for now, this is Tommy Walker signing off. The author of Monstrous, signing off. You really owe it to yourself to read one of the best books ever written, especially when no one else, you'll be the only one on your block to discover it and be your little secret. Your little secret. But we're going to get to more guessing game action eventually.